got kicked in the head.
Miserable.
And then that was it. We were done.
I'd kiss her again.
All I can remember is
we're here in this world for a purpose and just really trying to find my purpose.
it was really hard watching her go through what she went through.
Yeah, I mean, I would say losing my son.
Welcome to Carla Cash Out Loud. I'm Carla, and I'm so glad you're here today. It's so nice to see you, and it always makes my day that much more special when you keep me company. I travel up and down the East Coast, and I interview people. I talk to people. I talk to real people, and I get their real stories, real life, real emotions, many of them sharing their real feelings for the first time out loud. I've hit the road and headed to the Outer Banks of North Carolina, and I'm going to be sharing with you sights of the sand, sun, and surf, and also along the way getting a few confessions as people tell us about their first real kiss. And be sure to stay until the very end, because that's when I'll be sharing with you my story of my first kiss.
First. That's a long time ago. Probably Betty Sue at the prom that I only went to because one of my friends in high school insisted that since her girlfriend had no one to take her, I was gonna. Didn't want to go, didn't enjoy it. Not fun. Miserable.
Oh, Frazier. And it was a great kiss. Oh, she was so fun. She was beautiful. I'd kiss her again.
My first kiss was a boy named Dennis, and I was 11, and it was over so quickly. I really don't remember it being, good or bad. I had nothing to compare it to, but I'm sure I was excited at the time, and then that was it. We were done. He was my neighbor. He lived down the street from me, but very soon after that, he acted like he didn't like girls. I think that he felt like, maybe he had put himself out there and was embarrassed, didn't want a commitment at the age of 11.
This sounds like a kind of a fairy tale. So we're kind of hiding from my brother John. And we were, and her name was Isabel, and Isabel was a beautiful girl. She had actually fallen off her horse and got kicked in the head by this horse. So I didn't really know at the time whether it was for real or not, because she was one of those girls that was like way out of my league. and so we got up in the top of a barn. They had horses. We got up in the top of the barn on hay bales. She turned to me and gave me the first kiss that I'd ever had with the tongue. It's like, and I was in probably 8th or 9th grade. I was like, wow, this is amazing. I never knew a kiss could be like that. and so when we left and came back home, I had to ask all my friends, have you ever had anybody kiss you like that before? And everybody's going, oh yeah, of course we have. Yeah, that's it's like, Okay. Okay, so it's okay to do that. So that's my first kiss.
Her name was Marnie, and all I can remember is it was very awkward. Dated her for about a year when I was in junior high school. It was a high school dating situation, so it wasn't all that exciting.
My first kiss was literally the boy next door. Yes, the boy next door. I was 13 years old, he was 15, and he was the boy next door, and he was cute as he could be. Yes, indeed he was. And it was on my front porch, and I was scared to death. And it was over in a second. I mean, literally, it was a peck on the lips that couldn't have lasted more than a second. I don't even know that I closed my eyes. It was that fast. It was just, and that was it. But that was my first kiss, and I will never forget it. And he and I, as I got older, went out a couple of times, and ironically, about 10 years later, I dated his older brother. What can I say? They were both good kissers. And their wives are not gonna like this. But we are actually friends to this day. These are some of my oldest friends in the world because they knew me from birth. So yeah, that was my first kiss. It was exciting, it was emotional, but it was over like that. Tell me about your first kiss in the comment section down below. I would love to hear your memories and what your experience was. Was it good? Was it bad? Do you remember? Do you remember the person's name? Do you remember the details? I want the details down below. Again, thank you so much for joining me today. This is Carla Cash Out Loud. I'm Carla, and until next time, keep it real and always live out loud. Much love to you. Bye-bye.
It's just a big smack.